Can anyone relate to this? People that won't leave them alone. Okay, what's the best way back to the... Oh, can I cut through... Can I cut through the store? Anyone else relate to this? Where just really, like, I really need my time alone. I really have not had a lot of time alone at all. Like, I'm used to having loads. Oh, did we get the stuff out of the car? Did we do this yet? Hang on. The red SUV. I thought it looked familiar. This is Pierce. Open the trunk. No, we didn't do this yet. Alright. I can't fucking pick it up. This is what we had in the Acropolis Tower that we picked up off a cop. Which is actually not bad. And the lipstick that I can't remember what it actually does, but I don't have any room. Can I drop anything? Eau de toilette. Scent releases latent powers. What does that actually do? Induce berserker. Why would I want to do that? Is there a good reason to do that? If you know, let me know. Because I feel like there's not a good reason to do that. And cola is stupid. Use it. Alright. Let's pick these up. For the points, baby! Let's take a look at the cylinder that is clearly just lipstick. I mean, I don't mind that they did this weird, like, discovered the thing that you already know what it is, but... Lipstick. Resist silence. Add max MP +1. That's not bad for a little, like, attachement. What? Hang on. Ugh. You know how I was like, oh, if it's an emergency, they'll text me. They did. It's not an emergency per se, but it is more than just a blah, 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 blah. But I'm going to take a firm stand here and just not reply. They need to leave me alone. I need time alone. I get really aggressive when people don't leave me alone long enough. Like, when I spend multiple days... This is full, isn't it? When I spend multiple days without having time alone, I start to feel a little bit aggressive. And it's not good for anybody. Shit, I am fucking just stacked to the rafters here. Okay, well, the only thing we can do about it is move on. Let's go. Resist silence. Should I equip the lipstick? I mean, we could try it for a little while. I don't know if I usually do. I feel like I don't. But, you know, let's give it a shot. I got recoveries out the butt. Wait, it did have, like, equip passive, right? Attachment, resist silence. Use. Oh, if I use it, I get +1 MP. Okay, so don't throw that shit away. If you need to get rid of it, use it. Use it. Okay, that I can do. That I can do. My watch is going off. I'm having me time right now. Come on. Listen, I need it. I need time for me. To be with me. This is my favorite person is me. Ugh. Does that make me a really awful person that I just like to be left alone mostly? Like, don't get me wrong, I like people, but like, just... It's been a lot lately. Just too many people. I just want to get to the new house, shut the door, go into the basement, and ignore everybody. And just, like, take a vacation from my new home. Because I just want to be alone. But I like to play video games, so maybe I'll pack up my video game. No, that never works when you take it to the hotel. It sucks. Maybe what I could do, since I have to take my elderly mother with me, and that's really who I'm trying to escape when I'm talking about this. Maybe what I do is I send her on a vacation, so that I can be alone and buy guns. Okay, what's... Okay, I changed the way the water drains, I think. Fuck. It's weird that the aim button is square in this. Like, you get used to it real quick, but sometimes you forget. Or I do anyway, and I think that it's my run button or something. Hey guys, I decided to come back after all. What's going on? realizing that I said I would stick to ports, which means that clearing this again on this memory card means absolutely jack shit, because I'm not gonna play it again on the PS, like the actual original hardware. Oh, he's gonna get me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'll accept this. That's cool, dude. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it feels good just to kill things. I was kind of like, I kind of want to play Resident Evil 2 because, like, I'm all stressed out. It makes me feel good to play, you know. I need to spend time with Claire Redfield, right? But I'm like, I've been spending time with Aya! And, maybe I should just stick to that. Because I have kind of gotten in the habit of bouncing around a little bit, which is just necessary for my sanity right now. But, this is a chill game. Like, could you just be grinding, mostly? You just be killing bitches. It's stressful on the harder modes, but, like, fuck it, we're on replay mode. We can just fucking hang out. It's no problem at all. We're just enjoying the atmosphere at this point. Using some magic there, guy. It's all good in the hood up in here there, bud. So, Kyle came back here, right? And I was like, yo, I need to check on my bro, my gun dealer. And that is a branch in the story. You can just skip the whole Douglas thing. Whoa, hey man. And come with Kyle, and then you get a key card from Kyle, I think, instead of how we're gonna have to get it. Remember that motherfucker that slid out of the ceiling and, like, fucking uppercut me under the tit? Bowman. We're gonna get his card from him, I think. Yeah, because otherwise, Kyle just gives you one right here. He's like, oh, fucking, here's a card. Unlock the door. Check this out. Oh, we're back at the Incinerasora. Can I get into the Incinerasora? No, I cannot. And then, yeah, if we don't go to the town, we split up here. But, let's release the emergency stop. Sorry, I forgot I have to read. I don't have the key card, so I gotta go get it, which means that I don't have access to... Let's just go to B1. See how this goes. Because remember, he punched me under the tit, and then I need to kill him, I think, is what... I think that's what I need to do. If I remember correctly. There's nobody in here? Really? Oh, shit. No, of course there is! One of these things. These guys are great, man. They just be chilling. I like how they flop onto the ground when they're all detonated. Fuck you, dude. I need your fucking aggravation. I can't even see you. Oh, reload. That's when you die, is when you reload. Oh, man. I kill you! I don't know where this PS2 controller came from. Must have been... Didn't come with the PS2 that's busted, but... It works pretty good. It's a little black one, too. Maybe this is the one that was with the big fatty when he came. I don't know how these things arrive in my home, necessarily, and who's with who gets off which train car, but I welcome them all. We're gonna... all these things. We're gonna keep giving homes to old tech. I was faced with, like, should I ditch my electronics graveyard to save shipping costs? And then I was like, oh no. I want to be able to dig out my old ThinkPad with 4 gigabytes of fucking hard drive when I'm super old, and gigabytes are like kilobytes, and you don't really know about them anymore. Whoa! That guy did that. Oh, I thought I stepped right on him. I thought I was so sick. You died, bro. You died too. There's a lot of these guys. Listen, I resist silence with my own magic. Kill you with it. Magic! Man, that really wrecks them, doesn't it? That was like 500 damage. Oh, what? I heard some guy do the shit that I do in the store today. So I went to PetSmart to get some fucking bedding for the bunnies, for his poo poo box, and this guy said, what did he say? It was one of the workers. The workers. It was one of the employees, and he was talking to somebody who was like, okay, you don't have like the KT bedding that I want, and blah blah blah, and he was like, that's interessant or something. What do I say? I put accents on things, but he said it oh, here we go. Never mind, shut up. You here new. You're here new. Okay, at least this waits for me. You're here new. Counter-evolutionary. Hee hee. So, not dead yet. You not human like an NMC. Just why? Why you help humans? Animals! I forgot about this shit that Bowman does. Evolutionary failures. You'd betray the plan of God with the Lordgy. Define nature's order. Absolutely. Also, like, check this out. He's a huge bitch. Oh, except he showed me up that time. Maybe with this? Do I kill him with that? Oh, he fucking darkened me. Listen, you fucking chode. Yeah. Why don't you suck on my tits? How about... Oh, you know what I need to do is... I need to blast this shit out. See you later, Bowman. This must have been his. Yeah, we got the car. Yeah, baby! Sexy lady! I love that he's just such like a nothing, like he's no problem. I enjoy that. So yeah, you can skip all that if you don't go check on Mr. D. But interessant. That's what he said. That's what he said, and I was like, this guy speaks Dane Denise. I like that. And I was like, where did he learn Dane Denise? And then it made me think, wait, where did I learn Dane Denise? Am I the originator of Dane Denise, or do I speak a dialect that others speak? That works for me. Either way, keep on keeping on, PetSmartman. It was interessant to meet you. Even though I wasn't meeting him, I just kind of looked over and he had this big bag of bedding and he just completely ignored me because I clearly didn't need his help. And I was just like, what? That was interessant because he was doing that. Alright, who wants to die? Who wants to die? Kill you in Dane Denise. Should it be Dane Denise, like an ease, or should it be Danian? Oh, these guys are all this. Be, Danian? No, that doesn't work for me. I like Dane Denise so far. Danadian? Dane Greenicism? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Dane Denise works. So, any speakers of Dane Denise are welcome in the country that I don't have to offer you asylum in. Oh, alright. Okay, so Bowman's card will open some stuff for us. I thought it opened another floor. Oh, okay, let me get the... You guys are all like... Oh, I fucking missed. Wow, look at that. A game with auto-aim. I fucking missed. Nice. Show them what you're working with, Dane. What you doing, girl? Oh, yeah. This is such just, like, a chill grind. Like, the first game is not a chill grind. It's not, because it takes too long to find a fight sometimes. And that pisses me off. It's kind of like, so, Final Fantasy VII's remake, the biggest flaw with it was that trying to go on a nice, relaxing grind was not relaxing, because you had to find a fight, and they were not, because it wasn't like a run around in a circle and a fight pops like in the original one. You had to go and run around these areas and wait for them to respawn in areas. It was not a nice kind of just get in a fight when you feel like it kind of situation. Like, take a break and fight for a bit. Which I was really disappointed in, and I found it really frustrating. But, PE1 is like that. You run around and you're like, fucking for real? I'm on like the 8th screen transition and nothing is there? Because that one does random pops. Like old Final Fantasy. Like, not like this, where I'm gonna go find actual dudes. That one does random pops when you transition into another screen. And, oh, so fucking irritating. But this one, man, you know where they are. You just go, you walk in, you shoot them down, you get your points. I can't open that because parking is not a Bowman card sort of sitch. So that's my big complaination about grinding when it's not fun. Oh, you know what I haven't checked on in a bit? Map-wise? Yeah, let's go deal with that. Been forgetting about that. I might have screwed up my 100% bounty mode. Wait. That's not the way. This way is the way with the long hallway that says exit on the top of it. Oh, feels nice. Feels nice to just play a game. Oh, this is a relaxing game. For real, for sure. Alright, who's up here in the mines? What y'all doing? I ain't been up here in a little bit. I hear y'all repopped. Who wants to add to my bounty points? Watch, it's just some puny little, like, rat. Really? Is there nothing? Oh, not there. In the cavern, we will find, what we call, monster stuff. Listen, I'll fucking kill all y'all. $5 at spider dudes. Spider dudes. Where is everybody? Yo, I know you're in here. Where you at? I just said how relaxing it was and easy to go find a fight in this game, and it's making me look like a huge, huge liar. Maybe when I touch the doors? No! Weird. Hi, guys. At least these guys showed up. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. What am I doing? Now and then my desire to aim by myself takes over and it makes me make bad decisions. Oh. Die! Fall into the mines! And then I'll shoot the ground because I'm robotic. Robotanautic. You know what I realized is, I've been like, why does my kitchen smell? And that's never a nice thing to realize. And if you haven't been there yet, you will be. And I realized I go in there and I'm like, okay, cleaning this one thing out that I clean every night. And then I realized, wait a minute. I've been hot every night. Pretty much since I got back from Thanksgiving. Have I just not been cleaning? Like, have I just not been taking the garbage out? Like, have I just been completely forgetting the thing that I do every night? And I think that's what it was. Because I've been relying a little heavily on the wacky tobacco to help get me a good night's sleep. Because I don't have enough time alone with my video games, man. See, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna wake up tomorrow all Day of the Triffids style. Except in Day of the Triffids, you know, people weren't gone, they were just blind. So I'm not sure what I'm alluding to, but I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be like nobody here, and there's gonna be like, ha ha ha, you wanted to be alone, Dane, now you're alone forever, ha ha ha, and I'll be like, that's not what I meant, man, and that'll be a sad moment. I just need my me time, man. That's all. I just need my me time. Like a whole 48 hours of not having to really deal with anybody. That's a good time for Dane. Dane Brain. I am standing. Okay, the boys on my way. Alright. I just want to be alone with my thoughts. I want to be alone and write some stories. I haven't gotten to do that in such a long time, like months. There's been the odd moment I can steal, but it's like I can't get into like a nice groove where I just like write for several hours. I used to write in the morning for like at least an hour or so and fit it in before work, and that was pretty good. Like, needing sleep more than putting my stories down on digital paper. That is something I'm hoping will change when I get out west, but my day starts before everybody else's day because of the weird time things, but maybe I'll get used to it. I find as I get older, like, I don't, like, it's not, you remember, like, okay, so, either you've already done this or you're on your way. You go to university or college or whatever, and you're like, fuck, I just cannot wake up for my fucking 11:30 a.m. class. Like, I just can't do it. And you're just like, why is this such a fucking problem? And then as you get older, it's not a problem anymore. And that's part of why older people like your parents are not helpful, because they're like, just set a fucking alarm, loser. And it's because, like, it just doesn't work that way. Like, but then you look at the elderly, and it's like 6 o'clock in the evening, and they're like, time to get ready for bed. And those motherfuckers will get up at like 4:30 in the morning, and they are good to fucking go. Like me on what used to be 1:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday, they are ready to rock. Now I'm like maybe 10:30 on a Saturday and I'm ready to rock. And I'm like, I see what's happening here. There's like some kind of weird, the change. And I ain't talking about the uterus change. I'm talking about the melatonin or the something change. And there is a change, man. That's what I'm getting at. Something happens. Oh, we got lots of space here. Alright, let's move this shit. And let's move this shit. And let's move this shit, because I'll have a chance to get it again later. I'm pretty sure the truck will... I will have access to it, I think, before the last fight. I don't have to come back to the truck, but I get access to all my little boxes later. Oh, okay, so... Still nobody popped out in the cavern. That's a problem for me. Oh, I hit myself in the ear today with the bunny bedding, and it like caught just enough. And the flat piercing that I got, and it's still got a super long bar on it, right? Because it was healing. It's supposed to be switched out a week from now. It caught and it tore, and it's just bloody all over the place, and it keeps opening up and bleeding. Like, I'm not. I probably didn't do like very much damage. It's just always worse than it feels like. But fuck, does it hurt? You know what my fucking boss said to me today? So she's like, how is this related to piercings? She's like, okay, so you get migraines. That's like a thing. Like, that's mostly what you take sick days for. And I'm like, yeah. Because her whole thing was, she was like, well, maybe you should like get accommodation from HR. And I'm like, for what? It's like, just so that like I can, like, in case they ever ask. And I guess that's fine, because like that means that she has like proof, and she can... Oh, hey man, I knew you were here. And you know what she fucking says to me? And this was kind of funny, because I was like, this is borderline inappropriate. She's like, oh, you know what you could do for migraines, because it'll totally cure them, is get a daith piercing. And then like, I know what that is, and I've heard about that shit, but I'm also just like, I'm not sure that's close enough to that pressure point that like the acupuncture guys actually do their thing to make the migraine pain go away. Like really, like when you look at the anatomy, I'm not sure it's quite close enough. But like, I've heard that, right? Because there's this whole thing that like you get pierced here so that you have this, and there so that this happens, and you know, that kind of jazz. This is not why I've ever done it. But she's like, get daith piercings. And I'm like, did my fucking employer's representative just tell me to poke holes in my body in order to maybe not take sick days? Like, did that just happen? And I mean, no, because she's just like a bubbly sweet lady who's just like, oh, I hate when people are suffering. Like, she was just trying to be helpful, but I was just like, fucking try not to laugh too hard, because when she's trying to tell me what a daith piercing is, I know I have a ton of metal in my ears, but she's she's also trying to like it was just awkward. It was like, go, you know what you should do is, I heard that if you fucking get your you get a Prince Albert a dick piercing, you'll no longer have back pain. Like, it's just it's just kind of funny. But I don't know. I like how the Daith looks, but I just like I feel like I have enough metal in my ears, so I don't need to do any more. But you know, do they work for migraines? Like, considering how fucking bad my migraines are, should I, like, give it a shot? Like, given all the metal in my ears, like, you know, what's one more? I just don't like that they're all, like, because I have the conch piercings, like, you know, I haven't seen a piece of Daith jewelry that isn't, like, in the way of the actual orifice of your ear. Maybe I'm just not looking at the right stuff. But I don't know. I'll ask my piercer when I go in to have my bars changed out. What's the deal with a Daith piercing? What kind of jewelry can you stick in it? Because does it have to be one of those big fucking rings, or you know what? But wait, did my employer just talk me into getting a piercing that I didn't have any intention of getting? Fucking mind control, man! No. I have enough metal in my ears. I think it's time to just let them chill out for a little bit. Speaking of, you know, how I just tore one, that was fun.